Nope.
Negative.
Nope. Okay.
Don't see why now.
So, we start back our time. Your lantern has one charge, which is able to create a zone of protection outside of the veil. From this point on, it will get increasingly worse as you have now been found and somewhat seen. The timer, which you do not know how it works, you just know that it's gradually getting worse.
Oh,
We
time
better
to
get a
sleep.
move on.
I'm mental eating.
We'll be
Well.
heading down.
Looks like gotta find this rift quick then. Looks at imminent danger.
Be ways forwards. Let's go quickly, friends.
Just a
Hey.
normal Sunday.
Dark Souls roll across the floor.
The floor's so yucky.
I mean, they're
Is it?
technically dead, so it's not like it's gonna harm them. Ish.
Wait, what? Hmm. What the fuck is this place?
As,
I don't even know what body part this could be.
as you guys exit out of the aforementioned about cave built in, you guys find your way down, deeper into the caverns. The floor around you has now taken on a more mesh-like quality. You can see around you. The walls begin to go even higher. The floor becomes even spongier because of it. As the area around you widens up, you see trees sprouting from the sides of the walls. You can see on these trees they have mouths and multiple eyes.
Oh, delicious.
Oh god.
Their branches almost somewhat look like tentacles-ish.
I don't like that.
That can be good.
Fumble forward a little bit. Considering we don't really have time to dawdle, I'm Kura's going to abandon the idea of moving carefully.
Well,
Be-
much of home.
I think there's a big difference between moving slowly and moving carefully. I mean, we haven't been too loud yet.
You're right.
Yes.
As you guys enter the center of the area, you find as you walk about, the eyes do follow you for everything that is here. Most of it doesn't necessarily try and grab you. It's more like it's just the environment itself.
Is it very motive?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't move too much, it's all good.
As you all continue to walk around, you find that it's similar to everything before. You see, like, there are bodies kind of sutured into the wall. You see branches. You see everything kind of popping out of its wall, the walls itself. But it doesn't seem like it's trying to go after you. It's more just the aesthetic of the area and what you can presume, anyway, that it's either the inhabitants or something got stuck in here.
Wish. Is it still quiet?
For the most part, yes. Like, as you guys walk, when you squish it, it almost echoes. So, like, as you're like squishing along the mesh and the weird floor, it kind of echoes, but so does kind of everything else. Every time, like, you hear one of the bodies moan, it echoes. Every time you hear one of the branches on the tree slightly move, it echoes.
That's not disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Before we continue, what paths are laid bare before us? Which ways can we go? I think there's a path. I think there's a path. Are those the only two options?
There are 4 options.
Oh.
You have one going this way, one going this way, one going into here, and one going back up.
Oh.
You may choose wherever you wish to go.
Well, right-hand rule, right? So we'd go this way?
Yep.
Yes.
You have to go down.
Way down
This
we
place
go.
is huge.
Yep.
Yeah, I can barely fucking see the edges with my vision.
Looking around carefully just to see if like any of these things are staring at us. Can I get any closer or anything?
See my 60 feet of dark vision bubble move, like, and it's like a small chunk of the map.
Don't worry, I have 120, so I at least can see the edges.
Is this the
Where are
gap?
we up?
So as you get close to
Yep.
here, you watch as the path and everything gets smaller. You like the areas around you compact and contrast a lot, to the point where areas feel bigger, some areas feel smaller when they're not.
Oh, like space itself is feeling fucky?
Mhm. So
Oh,
you guys,
yay. I tumble in.
Oh god.
Girl.
Look at the
Like-
castle.
Think of Kura as your very undead canary.
okay. Do this.
If you're undead, you're not a very good canary.
I'm a great canary. I make loud noises whenever trouble happens.
True.
Okay. Is it up here?
Poof.
Just a wee
Is it like a slow, drawn-out process, or is it quite fast, all things considered?
Yeah, well, so a lot of the area doesn't like. You kind of like go very quick because a lot of the area feels like it's almost not there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the Schrodinger's cat effect. It's there, but it's not there.
It feels like
Oh.
a loading zone.
Mm.
Make sure I got everybody.
Yeah.
We just spacewalked.
More or
Do
less.
we have much of a sense of like time and space in the Vale, or is it quite
You don't have any
Odd.
concept of time here. There's no sun that's moving. There's no light that's flickering to create shadows. It's all just still. Like it's just frozen here.
Actually, keen mind. Does it work here at all?
That's a good point. Does it work here at all? Before we know, this place
Do you have
warps our
any
perception of
sense-
time
do
as
you
well.
have- Do you have any sense of direction of time here?
You would have an idea where north is and what south is, but actual time here in this place, no. Since most of Keen Mind usually works on the concept that you know where you are, you can see the sun, you can see you know where shit is enough to make a deduction.
Even though the cliff side, cannot be lost by non-magical means. Because if it's magical, how the fuck do you know?
But
Is this a sphincter?
no, it's not a sphincter.
Oh, thank God.
You'll know when you're in the sphincter.
Oh god.
Yay! I'm
What's
waiting
wrong
for
with
it.
you?
Wait,
But-
but
I'm
this
waiting
isn't.
for it.
Oh, is this the only exit?
But as you guys enter here, you find, again, the area itself is just kind of contrasting itself. Everything around you just seems to want to expand, and it's not doing it in a slow manner, it's doing it rapidly.
This is
Pro
utterly
points a few
disgusting.
times.
Oh, well.
Well, you're going to hate this part.
I wonder if I can eat any of the like the
Uh-oh.
walls.
Let's not. Just don't, please.
Please do
Is
not
that
try
helmet
to eat
real?
the giant
Yes.
eldritch entity.
You actually
Oh,
walk in. As you do, look at that. All of this As you do, you can see what looks like actual equipment. It looks rusted. It looks like it's seen better days. You do see, similar to the person you had found before, there are holes in this helmet. There are what looks like something very much tried to protrude its way into the helmet. Whether that person is alive or dead, you don't really know.
Like how before there was that extra hole in like the cranium.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I might take it as evidence, assuming it will come with us when we leave this place.
Well, everything else we have did. But evidence of what?
Well, either these things are killing them, or invading their brains, or eating them.
It might be useful. I don't know. If anything, maybe someone knows who this belongs to.
Remember, once a rift opens, anyone can be sucked into it. Could be someone walking along the road. Could be someone just minding their own business and getting just trapped inside.
Jeez.
Is this crystal on the ground real?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at it.
All right. You see in front of you a see-through crystal. It's stuck in the ground. It almost looks like a gravestone type shape. Do you investigate it further?
Yeah.
As you get closer to it, you can see that it's see-through. You can see all the way to the other side. The difference is you don't see your reflection. You see more of what is looking back at you is one of those creatures that has no face that you saw before.
Does anyone have a way to
I-
cover this?
Can I try to
Or has a blanket?
Can I try to do like a tactics check to see what creature is, or if it's just like a thing in my head?
Go ahead.
Would that just be a tactics check?
You can use arcane. You can use investigation or tactics. Up to you. Whichever one is higher for you. 15. With a 15, they're not necessarily tracking you. This is just the inhabitants.
They just live here.
Like you guys know you're on borrowed time. You guys know staying in here has not the best effects. However, that doesn't mean what lives here is actively hunting you. It's what actively hunts them as well.
Oh god. Alright, we better get a move on.
Yeah, Jules just nods to it and then keeps moving, I guess.
Quiver?
What? That is not a leg
Quiver.
or a quiver. That is an armlet.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, it is. Yeah, the straps.
Yeah.
What you see in front of you over here. It's definitely not that axe, so we're going to avoid that. This somewhere. What you see in front of you is an armlet that goes all the way down. So it goes from your elbow down, covers the top of your hand, and you see in front of it is what looks like a small somewhat brass knuckle to it.
Is it a brawling weapon of some kind?
Well, it could be. It could also hold something on it. You're not exactly sure given the state of it. It seems to seem like it's somewhat rusted away.
John wants to pick it up. I will take it from the goop juice on the floor.
Jeez.
Do you really want to just loot everything you find?
Yeah.
It's kind of Crow's job.
Like,
It's investigating.
like you see Monf wanted to pick it up, but seeing you pick it up just like nods.
It's all rusty
Yoink.
and goopy.
Rusty and goopy means repairable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess.
That's a big shield.
How big is the
Really
shield?
big.
Oh, that's just a normal size shield.
Looks like a buckler. Or just a regular
Oh,
shield.
this looks like a round shield.
Yeah.
Is that the same kind of deal, like with the gravestone shape, or is it different?
It is. Similarly, this one has more of like an actual gravestone feel to it, where instead of it being that solid crystal, it seems like it's newly formed.
Is there any writing on it, or no?
There is no writing on it. You do see several of that see-through crystal has protruded from the stone and given it like a very kind of weird look. But it seems like it's almost new.
If I look into those like crystal outcroppings, can I see the same thing?
You don't. Instead, you see what looks like a street. You can see the sides of buildings on the other side. You can see nobody's moving around, but it almost seems silent there. And it seems clear. But on the other side of the crystal, as you look through it, it looks like you're on a street somewhere. Could be a city, could be a back alley, could be anything.
Can I like try to break off one of the crystals?
You may try.
Alright, I'll wrap some like cloth around my hand, and then grab onto it, and then punch my hand to try to break off one of the pieces.
We
Can
had a
punch it.
axe.
Crow can offer you mining tools.
I punched the crystal.
We have the tool. We have the technology.
No. Modern problems require simple solutions. Shoot crystal.
Oh, I pull out my gat and I shoot.
Exactly. All right, give me an athletics check if that is what you're gonna do, and not listen to them.
I watch Jules punch the crystal.
No, I mean if they're pulling out tools, I'll wait.
Okay.
We stopped yours just in time.
I'll mine this. I'll play Minecraft.
Yep, I'll do the same thing, but I'm using a shovel.
What?
But why are you using... Guys, that's gonna make a lot of noise, and it's not gonna be quick.
I mean, these crystals could be useful.
I have efficient tools. I've used
They
use
do
of these
this
tools
power.
takes 20% less time.
Useful crystals.
Efficient tools plus master. Faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bang.
I mean, what do I roll for that? I'm literally just using like a shovel.
Right. With an 18, you manage to pull one of them out enough to the point where it's still... You haven't damaged it enough to be, like, tattered or broken.
And one intact blue crystal.
Jules puts his hand out for the crystal real quick.
Yeah, Curry dug it for you. Yoink.
Alright, I'm gonna actually put it up to my eyes and look around.
Okay. Do you like I guess do you like kind of like 360 view, like you like spin around, you're looking at walls and everything? Do you like do that kind of thing, or is it just like you're
Just like
looking in a solitary direction?
Perceiving the room, like how
Okay.
you would normally do.
Okay. You, as you hold it up and you look through it, I assume you're like doing the telescope thing, or is it like
Like a monocle or a pair of glasses.
Okay. As you look around, you can see more of that street. You see buildings that have are built and jetted out. You don't see you don't see that like cobblestone road that you've seen so far in the cities here. You see more of a dirt road. You see where the sidewalks you had seen before in other cities are like grass, dirt, and rubble. You see houses that are more of a still similar built, like it's up and then jetted out on the top, similar to medieval houses. But there's no one around. There's no sign of anybody. It's silent. It's empty. It's creepy.
Jules just takes that in, and then, weird.
Also, Jules, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Here it is.
Sanity.
Yep, that's about what I expected.
Where'd my save button go? Oh, there it is.
Gained insight.
It's gone. No save button for you.
Uh-oh.
There is no saving.
Oof.
Oh no.
Jules, are you're what, chaotic neutral? Good, evil?
It's just true neutral.
Okay. As you're looking about, you feel whispers in the back of your head. It sounds similar. You've heard this voice before. You hear similar things of like, you could take all the crystals. You'd make money. Everything here could be yours to sell if these people weren't here to stop you.
Do I just hear that, or am I, like, compelled?
That's what you hear. Only you. You hear it keeps going. You hear the voices kind of like prattle on. It gets worse and worse because you hear things like, you could just take it all and leave. Leave them all here to rot alone. You'd be fine.
Jules just puts the crystal in his bag, grabs the voice in his head, and shoves it down.
Did you taste of anything?
Are you gonna try and eat the crystals?
I'm gonna lick it.
No.
Don't
Lick it
No,
like it's
not
rock
drugs, boys. Here we go.
like
Sure,
it's
what are you
rock
doing?
salt.
Let's not waste any more time. Let's go.
Do you actually lick it?
Yes, I do. I'm committing.
Like, no, Mom
Okay.
just slaps you on the just
Okay.
as soon as he sees you, just slap.
Okay. No, that's fine.
You lick it while getting slapped?
Oh
Uh-oh.
god.
Do I get to lick it?
You got to lick it.
Yes! What does it taste like? Does it taste of regret?
I mean, I feel like you're about to find out.
Yeah.
I love Kuro. I love Kuro so much.
It's gonna be a shame to see him go.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yes! Yes! I don't know what a 10 means, but no matter what, it's gonna be amazing, I'm sure.
It's gonna be a shame to see him go as he pulls out a Glock.
Okay. You taste whiskey. You taste
Tastes like old people.
you taste a hint of whiskey. It's got an aftertaste of vanilla with a slight hint of warm leather and charred wood.
It tastes like expensive ouch water.
Why did you lick it?
Water.
Kuro, please don't do this. Wait, Ethan. Let's just move on. We don't have enough time.
He's real anyway, it's fine.
I mean,
Yes, but the death is real. You know,
It
if you die,
we-
you still die.
look around. Look where this crystal is. It looks like 10 feet in front of him at the walls with literal people trapped inside. I don't think there's any. It's a safe rock to eat, or lick, I guess.
If you didn't think it was safe to eat, do you think it's safe to carry around? Looks at Jules.
Probably not. I heard voices.
See?
Oh dear God!
Look,
You should probably phone to walk away, Jules.
It doesn't mean that you have to lick it.
I'm not listening to them.
I heard voices from the thing. Wait, what?
What voice
Everyone
is
be
it?
one.
Yo?
Oh yeah, I saw you looking through that. Is that when you heard the voices?
Yeah, just about the same time. It's like a cityscape on the other side. I don't know if it'll be useful, but I'm holding on to it for now.
Wait, you saw a city?
Some sort.
Looks at the ruins everywhere. Do you think that's where all these people? Then looks at the wall.
Could be where
Came
the
from?
rift is, and which is why we need to close it.
Oh.
On your pop, let's go.
Alright, fuck it. Let's
Could be a
go.
point.
We gotta be moving.
We schmoovin'.
I assume Kuro's gonna loot this Warhammer.
If no one else takes it, Kuro will take it.
No,
After
Max is
everyone
actually gonna
else
take
passes,
this one. He looks at the
I think we
Warhammer.
tried to-
I mean, is it like rusted? What does it look like?
Rusted and
Say-
goopy.
That against Sky?
After everyone passes, Riku's gonna try to pry off a crystal piece too.
Okay.
Oh God!
Give,
It's
do you
when I licked, or
have tools, or are you gonna try and just try to like pull it out?
Riku's gonna try to hopefully pull out one of the ones that were knocked loose by the previous
Okay.
tool handling.
Give me a athletics check. Doesn't have to be very high. That works.
think
Nice. Madness crystal, let's go.
Warp crystals.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would taste a lot spicier if it was Blightburn, though.
Oh, it's not Blightburn, it's just warp. Yeah.
You do, in fact, find a hammer in the ground. You can see part of it is partially stuck in the wall.
Well,
Or
What's it stuck in with? Like,
Yeah.
just flesh?
so, as you guys walk up, you can see the a good portion of the top of the hammer and the side of it has been physically bashed into the wall. You can see it has impaled, or it's not impaled, but smashed one of the creatures that was in the wall to the point where you can see like its torso is bashed in where it's stuck. Its chest is kind of assimilated onto the hammer because it's been here that long, and its bottom has been assimilated into the hammer because it's been that long.
Like it's grown around it?
Yeah, like so.
Oh, God.
So you can see the hammer where it is clearly bashed in where you would assume the rib cage, like the bottom of the breast down to about the top of your bottom half is bashed in, and it has grown. The top and bottom has grown onto it.
Hey, that's fucked up.
I think it's best to leave this hammer where it is.
Up to you.
Yoink.
You won't
Wait,
know Yoington.
Is Kura going for the hammer? Because if he is, Bach is gonna help him try to pull it out.
Okay.
Swipe or no
Efficiency in
swiping.
athletics.
Jules is taking a
Yep,
few steps
overall
back. This is
five.
a classic mimic triumph.
I'm just gonna step back.
Listen, I have a warhammer in my back, and I'm 6 in, so let's do this.
Okay. So who is trying to pull it out then?
I am,
I
and I
have an
think
athletics score.
both me and Kura are trying to.
I'll help you. I think you're stronger than me.
All right,
You're
give
probably
me-
stronger than me.
Give me an athletics check at advantage.
Yep, I'll probably guidance to myself as well.
Okay. If
Oh,
Kura's
okay.
Didn't
25.
even need it.
All right. So you, actually, as like you have Curl kind of help, like angling it and pulling it out. With your 25, you pivot and pull the thing as you're trying to like rip it out of essentially skin. You finally, after about maybe 3-4 minutes, as you both do it, rip it out. You can see you have physically torn the chest and bottom off of this creature, or you can see like like it's dripping. You see where it's like pulled off the flesh. As you finally pull it out, you can see where it just left a giant dent, and it's just pulsating.
Yay!
We did it.
Probably about time we get out of here now.
It's
Yep.
still dead. Why?
That's definitely.
No, it's alive.
Oh, I'll keep this warhammer. Is this a normal warhammer? Or...
Well, so far you don't know what it can do. As some grody shit on it.
Yep, I guess.
Some
Box
grody ass
full of
shit
wood.
on it.
We should keep moving. We'd make a
Yeah,
good backup
move,
weapon, yes.
Should we kill that? Should we put the thing out of its misery? It looks at the
It's
pulsating body.
probably not alive to begin with, friend.
I
Maybe
don't
it's still-
think things die properly here.
Is it still pulsating?
Well, the area around it is pulsating. You do hear the groans. You hear like,
Tasty.
Moxia thinks for a second.
Come on, Doctor, let's go.
the moral conundrum has kicked in.
You know. He's just follow them. He goes against his.
We have
Is
organs
this
to get
sphincter?
to.
Oh my! No, it's not a sphincter. I'll tell you when it's a sphincter. Stop it.
It's
I need to
hard
ask
to
these
tell.
things. It's so squishy, I don't know if it's a sphincter or not.
As Baxia gets closer, I'm gonna press D on the hammer to try to clean it.
I failed science class too much to know what organs I'm in.
This looks like another liver.
Yeah, does the warhammer become cleaner? I guess.
No, in fact, it gets dirtier.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh.
that kind of solids it in his mind.
Well, Boxy's gonna put his shovel on his back for now. He's just gonna be holding this warhammer.
Please
that
do not
bad?
use the untested warhammer in combat.
Hey, do you say that in character? Because he's
You-
I'm
holding it.
saying that in character.
you watch as you had pulled it out before. Only about like, if you took the head of it, only about half of it had that like weird goopy bodily growth on it. So the other half it was like just kind of sitting there, somewhat like it's seen better days. It's still usable. Don't get cuts with it because you're probably going to get tetanus, but semantics. 2, you watch as you cast prestidigitation on it, and you watch as the skin grows to the other side.
Oh, so the whole head is now skinny? You know what I mean.
It's lost weight. Congratulations.
Oh god.
Can I tell if it's like a living weapon or something like that?
It is not a living weapon. The sporadic skin just kind of had an overgrowth on it.
Just kind of squints at it.
It squints back.
Does it?
He nods to the hammer.
Notice.
It nods back.
Are there any goopies in this room?
In here, you actually find this place is a good... How do I put this? It's like you're in the Vale and you're not. You can see parts of the walls are actually like wood and rock, and then so like you'll see like wood and rock here, and then it splits off into that fungal type wall, splits off again, and it keeps doing that.
Is the veil like thinner here or something?
You can get the idea that this is probably an area that's double connected or has not had time to be fully encapsulated in the Vale.
Would I know if that makes it safer or more dangerous?
No.
Okay, I'll continue without knowing that knowledge.
You might be nearing the rift.
You would not know if it's safe or if it's bad. You would just know that it's weird that you spent this entire time with everything all goopy and fleshy and weird, and now you're seeing like actual like concrete and wood, stone.
I can't tell if it's better or worse.
Looks cool.
It's still in an off-putting shape though, right?
Oh yeah, it's fucking gross.
Sweet.
Go.
Excellent. Gorgeous.
Was the that weird like tube thing? Is that another path?
That is another path.
Right-hand rule.
Right hand rule.
You
Is there a
have
path in
entered.
this room?
You have entered a room. There is no exit.
No.
The sphincter closes.
No.
There was a sphincter! What is it? What is it?
No, you guys hit a dead end here. You find the remnants of skeletons.
Bones?
Yes, bones.
What kind of bones? People bones? Animal bones?
People bones.
Ooh, people bones.
You can see
Intact, like fully intact arrangements, or is it just like the odd piece?
it's half and half. You get it, like you can see where the floor has started to like suck in the skeletons. You can see where there's still flesh on the bones. So something either A, tore them apart, B, tore the skin off of them, because you can still see where like the body is still in somewhat shape. It's like still in somewhat of a living shape, like it was recent.
Let's see. Human skeleton weighs about 20 pounds. That would put me in the... that would over-encumber me slightly.
Please don't take the skeleton.
Oh, so you know that off the top of his head.
What?
You don't need a skeleton with you. You have your own.
What if I get lonely?
Oh my
You have
god.
your own skeleton. You are never
What if
alone.
my skeleton gets lonely?
The skeleton will perk up and say, "You should hydrate so you don't end up like me."
Nah.
Thank you, Mr. Skeleton.
And because the thing that killed him was a gremlin with a gun.
Oh. Oh. Oh, actually, I will ask: do the skeletons here have the same cranial puncture like everything else?
No, these ones. So, as you get a closer look, you can see that they are in fact wearing armor. It has been melted away.
Like acid melted away, or like it's been warped away?
So, like half of their face, like if we just went like straight down, half of their face is melted away. You can see where the skin is like kind of flopping off. You can see it's melted through the armor, through the clothes, through the flesh, down to the bone. And it almost looks like they were bitten, because you can see it's not a straight line down. It's curved, it's toothy, or like it's not toothy, but like it's jagged, like it was bit.
Something with a mouthful of acid bit them, for Kuro's imagination, anyway.
Yeah.
Yikes! Jeepers creepers, everyone.
And he does not.
Kuro notes that down. Oh, that's okay. Kuro sometimes doesn't have a leg too.
We should leave the dead end and move on.
Don't give up, skeleton.
Give up, skeleton.
I deathbolt.
My God.
Don't be mean to skeleton.
You deathbolt me, I die, and then I'm a skeleton and I've given up.
Oh, that means I get a free skeleton.
But then the skeleton gave up.
I almost want the Veil to win. You're all fucking monsters.
I'm a monster. Look, I've been in the Veil for all of a few hours and I've not found one skin suit yet.
I mean, technically you could have harvested any of the skin suits out on the
What's wrong
wall.
with you?
Nope.
They're everywhere.
Skin, I think.
Jules has done nothing wrong.
Except for listening to the voices.
No,
I mean, we
didn't listen
don't know
to
what those
them.
voices said.
Hearing the voices is one thing, listening to them is another.
All right, you guys.
I'm disturbed by the indents in the floor.
You guys make your way further down. You find an area. You can see where that bone-like spine that you've been walking off and on of for like the last couple hours, that you can actually presume, goes off, splits off several ways down here. You can see where there's skin still attached to the bone as it flays out. And I get to move this. Because immersion.
Oh, there's a goop chamber down here.
Ooh.
Does the rest of this room just look like it kind of ends at like walls and stuff?
You see several holes of water. Or what you could presume is water. You're not exactly sure.
So that's these miscellaneous goop piles and the indents.
Hmm.
But like at the end of the room down there, is that another path or?
Down here.
You actually see it does kind of open up. Where it goes, you're not sure.
Is that the sphincter?
No.
Oh,
Which
Well,
way, guys?
Normally we go to the right, but if I'm looking at this correctly, that's a lot of goop.
goop, you say?
Liquid.
Did we find that the
Don't
goop was
eat it.
acid? I think we put a string in that.
This looks like a different kind of goop. It's not the same.
Oh,
It's not the stomach.
actually-
I think.
I might as well. Before I go forward, string test. Does it dissolve?
It does not.
Which
Doesn't
one?
dissolve you.
The water
Current
in
does not-
here?
This one, specifically this pool. I don't know if that means all of the pools are safe, but this pool won't melt you like the string.
Okay, I was looking at here. That's why.
Yeah, I was referring to this.
I guess I'll string test this one as well.
How many strings did you come with?
You can cut a rope into strings.
Imagine.
I guess.
Well, that's wasteful. You put the entire string in there. What a monster. Can't believe you're trying to deny the string shop its sales by cheaping them out of fucking string. Unbelievable.
Well,
Right,
it's
they
just
tell
real
you
straight.
He literally
The-
works in a string shop.
the eventual shop sells you individually packaged strings.
We are
One to
literally,
each
an,
people.
we are literally an atelier. Like, no, we are literally an atelier. Like, we have our own string.
But yeah, that is literally our jobs to make this kind of stuff. No, on the alchemy side of things. Anyway, string test. Does it melt or
It does
dissolve
not.
or burn?
It does not. However, you can see the bottom of this water as well.
10-foot pole test? How far down does it go roughly?
It goes about 15 feet down. You can
I
see
wouldn't be able to tell that. It'd be longer than my 10-foot pole, whatever it is.
it goes about 10 feet deep down. And you can see there is in fact a bottom, but there's no water there.
There is a below, but Crow doesn't think the below has the goop in it.
How does that make sense?
An
Wait.
air bubble.
Nothing in this.
You think this
place
makes sense?
Nah. Looks up and sees the bottom of like infinite void. I guess you do have a point.
Is
I
the
wouldn't-
void
I
above
wouldn't
us,
wanna
or is there more
explore
goop?
What's underneath?
Void.
Riku shrugs and just points down and sends the crow down to go investigate the potential air pocket that's down there, I
I
guess.
ask someone very nicely to clean my 10-foot pole.
What's up with all you
Prestidigitation.
familiar users and just sending your familiars to dangerous places?
No, it's fine.
Just
She
throw
is
the
fine.
crow into
Crow
a
doesn't
pile of
matter.
goop.
This crow isn't mine. It's fine.
No,
Crobat!
mostly because the
God.
familiar can be resummoned.
Yeah,
Terrible.
things of Marvin.
It's okay, Hans. Kerr appreciates you.
Okay. So, Jules. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, there's the crystals that talk to him.
Uh-oh.
I should highlight that button.
13, okay. It doesn't get you as bad this time. It doesn't it feel like something's there. But you do hear it. It goes, "Why do you have your eyes closed, me? Why don't you look deeper? Why don't you look when it looks at you? Why are you
Jules is
waiting?"
just actively singing happy, happy, joy, joy in his head.
Ooh,
Like,
are you
mid-
staring
mid-
into an infinite abyss?
mid
Kerr will
whisper.
stare into it with you.
Fruit salad.
The void does not have a safe word. It's not pineapple. Calm the fuck down. Jesus.
Yeah, no, Jules basically ignores the voice in his head.
Do you
But
actively?
now, dun dun
Yeah,
dun.
avoid it.
Actively just ignoring it.
Your attack modifier?
For what, strength?
Yeah.
It's probably easier just to roll an attack.
Uh-oh, that's not a good sign.
You plus
What's that?
3?
Who?
+4?
Plus 4. I got 2 strength and 2 proficiency.
Does a 16 hit you?
Hit me?
Yes.
No.
You feel a slight kink on your back as like something has hit you.
I look behind me.
Nothing's there.
I just shrug and I keep smiling.
Well, I mean, the only people behind you are Kuro and Riku. So,
Oh god.
well, if you're facing south,
Someone hit me.
Did I see anything?
Wait, what?
Nope.
Hit you whale.
Did anyone else hear the actual tink?
Nope.
Did Riku?
Nope.
Wait, what do you mean something hit you?
Crow looks
Did I
up.
know this to be like a mental kind of attack then, or no?
It felt real to you.
I felt something hit me.
Notice he
Nice.
sidestepped the question.
There's nothing
I didn't
normal
hear the
around him,
question.
at
What was the
least.
question?
No, I mean, Calm did.
Well, I mean, it's probably just nothing. If there's nothing there. Riku, what do you see
In
there?
this place, I wouldn't assume that, but fair enough.
Did you check the crystal?
All right. As you send down your raven, is it just like going up in the air and then diving down as quick as it can?
Basically, yeah.
You'll see as the raven will go up and immediately dive down as fast as it can as it hits the water. You see it splash up. You see some of the water hit along the tangled path and on the floor. And then, I assume you are looking through its eyes, right?
Sharing senses.
It's oddly bright in here. You can see along the walls there's mushrooms and various weird type of like rocks and fungal that are just giving off a bright light. You go down the full 10 feet, and as you go down the full 10 feet, you stop because immediately you drop into the air. You're in
Okay, so
You're in a. What's up, real quick?
Yeah.
Does I have it on my computer now? You enter. You can see you're in a cavern. There's water, probably about up to maybe most of your guys' kneecaps. Jules is actually like a normal person, so up to his ankles. Of somewhat dark green water. The cavern itself is probably about big enough for maybe a small encampment. So, and you see a pool of water where the water has protruded from. Around the area are several bodies covered in armor. The armor has been melted away. Flags that have been also been melted away are on poles. Armor, swords, weapons, everything around here is kind of melted into an ooze of like a pile or a mound of ooze and goop. But there's nothing else around.
Riku's gonna have the crow try to land on one of the bodies and put something on them into the goo to test how acidic it is.
Okay.
Learning from Kuro.
Mhm.
All crows think alike.
Alright. You land on one of the mounds. You're like against the wall on the east side. You can see a small bit of like a helmet that has been like it's still standing, but like a little nudge would push it over as you have the crow. It walks over it like it's like I want to knock this thing over. Fuck this thing. And then you watch as the helmet tumbles down into the water. It makes it like that splash, and then you can see the ripples go further down. But no, helmet's fine.
Crow
It
is going
sinks.
to go poke his wing at the water.
Okay.
Isn't this the same water you just swam through?
Nope.
Oh.
The crow, you'll see it as you're watching. You watch as the crow kind of like hops down the, like, from like spot to spot where like it can stand. It'll put its wing into the water. It feels refreshing. It's kind of cool.
Okay. Riku is going to action dismiss, action bring it back.
Mhm.
Familiar bullshit.
Yep.
So it seems like down there is safe. There's another batch of water down there that also seems safe according to the helmet they pushed in. There's a lot of armor. So it seems like someone survived down there for a while.
Loot?
Yeah.
By a
but
lot of
people are
armor,
rich.
does that include people dead in the armor?
It's best to assume here, yes.
I mean,
Because, well, that may mean people survived down there, or it means they eventually died.
how deep was it? Like obviously your bird could go down there, but is there a way up or?
I guess back through the
From
water
what I can
that
tell, you
they
have to
jumped through.
swim back up.
Well, was it completely water there? Is there like a 5-foot gap, a 10-foot gap between? I assume there was some sort of stable ground there, and I guess the water above.
Riku would give the actual answer to this that I don't know.
So, like I said before, for most of you that are short, it's probably about knee deep. For Jules, who I know is at least a normal size in height, it's up to his ankles.
I meant how big the air pocket is from splash zones.
Oh, about 20 feet down.
Only 20 feet down.
Not too bad. I could rope up here and then climb down.
So,
Yeah,
you would go through the water, and the instant you hit the bottom, if you went through it, you would drop.
yeah. Does anyone have any rope? We should probably tie it up to something secure so we don't just fall
What?
or have a way out.
I mean,
But
that's
Do we
Before
need to go down there though?
Do we need to go down there? Aren't
We-
we like hard on time?
Mhm.
We're not here for fun, lads.
Well,
I mean,
And if there is
maybe
nothing but
their packs
like,
might have something of interest in them.
but
They were also
Is it-
explorers of here.
do we need it? We again, we are hard on time, and we need to kill something. To start,
We should at
you
least
know.
check out this other room first. For its exits.
The longer we stay here, the more dangerous it's gonna be.
I
It
mean,
sounds like it's gonna take a little while.
I suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if this was traversable. Quickly scout the place.
Well, we can fly, so yeah, just flies.
Go gadget flyers.
Yeah, Riku's not
Carefully
going to touch
walk.
the nervous system looking things. No thanks.
Oh yeah,
I'm good.
this look like ground is like webs.
That is essentially skin made as a bridge.
You know,
It's
Yeah,
bouncy.
let's
It's
not-
like a trampoline.
No, don't.
How secure do you guys think that is?
Probably not very.
It's not.
secure enough to not touch it.
Given what's below us, I think it might just.
Fair enough. I'll
Right.
take the long way.
Anyone familiar with anatomy know what this might be?
Has absolutely no idea.
I don't
Uh,
think that's even.
Does it
part
resemble
of a
anything
body?
close to like an anatomical part?
You're not sure.
And do like a health
I roll
check
a
or
medicine?
something, or just
Go ahead.
Okay.
You can roll a medicine. You can roll investigation.
I think my investigation's better.
Or he's just confused.
No.
Well, I don't know what this is, but it's fucked up.
I like how we
And
all
Crow
have
eat
plus
it?
6 to this roll.
Right?
No, don't eat it.
I'm reluctantly behind.
24.
That's a good point. I also have +6 to this roll.
You can, when you guys get closer, as you're like examining it, you can watch as it's pulsating. The middle section of what seems like a, you're not really sure what it is, but you can see the middle section has branched out and kind of like latched itself onto the wall. You can see the middle pulsating. You can see the tendrils and the like vines or tentacles. You're not really sure what it is. It's kind of wrapping itself around the wall. And then you can see as it's growing, as it's grown out and created a place to walk.
Does it feel like it's a part of this place?
It feels alive.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
You guys see any other paths other than through the water in this room?
I mean, there's a path this way. It'll point like downwards. Maybe we could check that out.
And like skateboard grind, like along here.
No. This
Aw.
is this is not Tony
Not
Hawk's
Tony
Pro
Hawk's Pro
Skater.
Skater.
Pull out skateboard.
Just wish it was
I
That-
put up a shield, like shield surf down.
That's how you get DMCA'd by Tony Hawk's lawyers.
Oh no.
Really
Bad.
It's just
Only
like
the court would recognize Tony Hawk.
carefully
Right.
walking, assuming he has like footing here.
All right, if you're gonna
So
walk on it, I need a acrobatics.
Okay, well.
I can't
Good.
save you. I think you're too heavy for my strength.
So you're gonna be here.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
decent. Okay.
You go
It's not too
about
bad.
5 feet. Go good.
Do you want me to just look at it?
I mean, Riku, could you perhaps fly over here? I'm barely keeping my balance.
Please come back.
Munt has eyes as well.
Yeah,
Riku's
Munt.
just sitting on the comfy spot, letting everyone else do the work.
Wait, month flying?
I enjoy
Yeah,
It's fine.
I enjoy how you're like, hey, let's have the blind girl fly. Like, all right, we'll just have the guy in the wheelchair walk up the stairs. Jesus Christ, people.
Yep, I'm gonna walk
Why don't
backward.
you-
Do I have to make another one check to do that, or?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Oh god. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Okay, Baxia, you begin to fall. You will fall into the water.
This is a horrible idea. He just like falls down.
You splash.
No, if only someone could save him.
Anyway,
Crow sit here, and I will toss a rope. I'll tie the rope to the branch itself.
Okay.
And throw it towards Baxia.
you really have fucking. Oh, that's right, because you have.
Tourniquet
Is
the
your dex
nervous
taken?
system.
The Baxia could have just swam back this way.
Well, I guess if I'm still like on the surface, I'll pick up the rope and try to climb up.
Okay.
You have to make a athletics check for that, or?
Yes, but yeah, it'll be a at a lower DC.
Crow thought the water was
Well, okay, so
pretty cool.
the nice part about a rope is it makes the DC down. So you do pass it. It's one time.
DC 5 climb check. I can't believe it.
Jesus.
Okay.
I pick up my rope. Maybe Crow should chain you to this thing.
Just probably wasn't the best idea, huh?
Crow is light and dexterous. Axia is big and heavy.
Actually,
Yep.
give me a con check.
Oh,
boy.
no.
Diseased. Diseased goop water.
On save. Okay, hold on. That's not the foul roll yet. Let me see. Let me see something.
Yeah.
Is this I'm trying. I think I have like a stamina thing for this. Is this a magic spell or effect?
Not a magic spell or effect.
Damn it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pop a destiny on this just in case.
What?
You don't
Oh,
want to be
God.
infested with parasite.
Yep. 18.
Yeah,
That's hard.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I'm not risking
Yeah,
this.
We've actively seen things drill into people's skulls. It's probably a good idea.
Yep. After seeing all the
Alright.
bikes down there, you know what? Not risking it.
We don't want veil parasites.
Okay. Let's go over here.
Let's go down to the ball game.
You make the save. Congratulations.
Yatta!
Ooh. Man.
Curry's gonna back up so
Do we
Paxia
know,
can make
like,
their way
kind
back.
of what
See.
was happening to him, or does he not know?
Well, you feel like you got bit, but the effects do not do anything to you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
are there invisible things in the water? What the fuck?
Did I feel the
Oh,
Did I feel the
very
bite, or do I see the
tiny.
bite at all, or?
Well, you felt wiggling under your armor. It's
Ah,
gone now.
Yeah. I guess
But
I'll just say.
you felt a lot of wiggling, like not one singular thing.
I don't know what was down in the water, but I felt something on my armor.
Any death bolt water?
Alright,
They
I
didn't do
vote we
anything.
get the fuck out of here.
I'd say the water's no longer safe, and we just leave, lads.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I had
what's
rule.
in, what's in the side rooms?
I mean, is anyone able to fly over there? Like, Jester
Yeah,
to like.
Month is currently flying there.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
Han's
already
already
there.
Okay.
I'm checking out the side room.
All right, you see a similar built connecting the platforms. You can see in here that the water is shallower, still leads down. Almost like the water in here drained into the bottom.
Yeah. I'll just tell that to the party, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't think we should go down anyway, so let's just go back.
Wait, what you see?
Well, as I said, there's a shallower water, so it should be easier to go from there, but do we want to go down?
I mean, there's something in the water, so up to you
Let's
guys.
Let's not for now.
If you felt something and we can't see it, and something hit me for sure, there's definitely invisible
Leave this
things
place
here.
then, yes.
Let's fucking go.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, maybe that's why there's dead people below this water, huh? Oh, I was
Probably.
talking. Okay, maybe there's something other. There's another path in the room down there. Point.
God damn, George, you're going real fucking far ahead of us.
Yep. You know what? I was saying, you know what? Let's stay closer together so we don't. So we're not too far apart like last time. If we get
So we don't
ambushed.
get ambushed. Yeah.
bamboozled, if you will.
This.
My animation's bugged. I rolled backwards, but I'm moving forward.
All right,
Hmm.
you come to the edge. You see down below that there is in fact things below you. However, there's no way down that you can see. There's no rope, there's no webbing, there's no skin net. There's nothing here to go down.
I toss a piece of whatever this is down, or whatever down might be.
Okay. It You watch it slowly fall. Like, you let it drop, but it doesn't just plummet, it begins to slow fall.
It doesn't trust this.
I mean,
Does it just infinitely fall? Or does it reach the ground?
Well, no. As you guys watch as Kiro, like, picks up the rock, throws it over, it falls, but it slow falls. So it takes about a good, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes, and then it drops. You hear the clunk as it drops.
It lands somewhere?
It did land.
oh. You guys just send one of your, like, point at, like, the familiars, one of them to go scout.
Riku will send in the crow squad.
No, why? Every time.
Because she is too important.
He is very cute. They've got a little bow and everything.
They both have
So
a
does
bow.
Crow. They have a little bow tie. They're very handsome.
They do! I didn't even notice. They're even more splendid.
Riku's familiar are always dapper.
The crow
Mhm.
will begin its descent. It will also notice it's slowly falling.
It is having the time of its life.
It is slowly falling, almost like it's distorted in that area. It goes down, and similarly, you see more caverns as it lands down about 15 feet below.
More caverns?
Yep, more caverns.
We weren't really given a way to like find the rift, right?
Nope.
They just said to keep going forward and look for it.
Well, you would
Only we'd know.
know what is controlling the rift by just common sense more than
Like, if you see, you understand.
yeah. Like it's a thing of like, you know, you see that big like dragon tentacle thing on there? Yeah, that's what's doing it. You would know.
It'll be something that's doing something active to the veil.
Exactly.
Use the
Oh,
final boss
it's-
logic.
You said this was
This
only
stuff
like a
is very
15-foot
passive by
drop,
comparison.
Yep, it is only a 15-foot drop.
though, and there's nowhere we can like tie rope to.
You could. You can maybe tie it to the spinal structure. You could tie it to maybe the walls or a pendant that you had. It's up to you.
Do like a try knot here and toss the rope over.
You could also just jump.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rope here and throw the rope over.
Oh,
Goodbye, rope.
The crow is going to try to jump when he's down there. Does he jump higher?
Once you land, no.
He is saddened by this.
Like once the crow lands on the ground, its feet does hit water. You feel back to normal.
well, this is the way forward, I guess. Boxer will like take the rope and slowly begin to climb down.
Or just jumps.
Yeah, Jules just jumps.
The rope's for climbing back up, not for going down.
All right.
I guess we're jumping in.
If I lose my rope, whatever, I can buy another rope.
If we die together.
I'd
Ties
prefer
a
to
rope
die
and jump.
alone, but whatever.
Oh, the air and water flowing.
all you
Yes,
hear,
if you guys die, we're all dead.
all you hear is "There
Oh,
goes
thank
my
you.
hero." Watch him as he goes. No, you guys, you jump, but like the rock and the bird, you slowly descend. It's not quick. It's not just an instant drop. You slowly descend down.
Is it
I'm gonna
comfortable?
use my
Do a
misty
flip.
step.
It's
to get
it's
down.
it's just slow fall. That's all it is.
Nice.
Do a second flip.
All right. Copy this. Actually, aha! You're all dead.
No.
Yay!